So I saw Aquaman The Lost Kingdom, which is a sequel of the 2018 movie sequel, which we knew that we see Jason Momoa returns as Aquaman, where we see him battling his mortal enemy, Black Manta, as he possesses the Black Trident, which the movie is directed by James Wan, where we knew that he is actually done an amazing job, which the movie is also the last movie of the DC cinematic universe. So, here we go. The movie begins with the several years time skip where Arthur, aka Aquaman, became king, who is actually surprised by Jason Momoa, who you actually see him as Dante, the villain from Fast 10, in which he's actually married to Mira, who actually returned is Amber Heard, who is from the first movie and also started up the controversy with Johnny Depp between the argument between the two of them, which they actually have a son named Arthur Jr., in which he have forced to between the responsibilities of the land and sea, which he actually become the protector of the sea. So that actually means that he's juggled being a father, a husband, and the king of Atlantis. But meanwhile, we see how David Kane, the ex-mercenary, also goes by the villain named Black Manta, who is returned by Yalio Abdul Mateen II from the first movie, in which he's actually working up his revenge against Aquaman, who is working with Steven Singh, which he is the one from the post-credit scene helping Black Manta, who is actually returned is Randall Parks, who's from the Ant-Man and the Wasp movie, in which the marine biologist who's working on finding the artifacts from Atlantis, which they've actually have come across a black trident, where they cause an ice to break, and Black Manta using machines to actually find it. However, it actually possessed David, where he actually saw the spirit that can grant him powers, which of course, knowing of how he is agreed, knowing that 5 months later that the global warming became worse, which it actually is a bad thing, which threatens the atmosphere of the entire world, where we knew how Atlantis is being attacked by Black Manta using the trident and have a new suit, which the first one was awesome, but this suit looks cool. So we knew how they have injured Mira, who actually using the power of the trident to summon Aquaman, knowing of how he is actually getting ready to call him out. So now he's actually getting ready to fight him. But knowing of how everyone is actually say that the machines have been restored by sin, which of course he has injured a lot of people. But knowing of the fact that convincing Alina, who's Aquaman's mother, played by Nicole Kidman, and Mira's father, Numerous, which they realize that he has risen the temperature as he is using the trident, knowing the fact that they are actually in shock to know what is going to happen, at which the extinction will be happened. So now they only have one thing they need to do, which is to use the power of the trident, which they're actually going to fight back. However, they actually have one ally that they didn't wish to use, which is Arthur's half-brother Ohm, who was returned by Patrick Wilson, which they were getting ready to set him free, which he was being captured by the Fishman Kingdom for killing their king. So now he's using an invisibility suit to break him out of jail. So now we knew how, after meeting the crime lord Kingfish, we knew how they were actually realized that David set up a base in the South Pacific volcanic island, which is actually the #1 villain headquartered list. So now they actually discovered the monstrous island full of demonic forests, which influenced by the power of the Black Trident. So now they realized that they knew that the visions that Om have revealed that the creator was Cordex, the brother of King Atlan, which of course the lost ruler of the kingdom of Naras, which he knew that he ended up in an icy prison after losing the war of Atlas, which of course using the seal by using blood magic, which any blood of the descendant that can release Cordax. So that actually leads to Black Manta attacking Thomas Curry's home and kidnap Arthur Jr., which a heartless thing to do, which Arthur is now actually is enraged to hear what Black Manta has done. Oh, and anyway, which Thomas, who actually was returned by Timo Morrison from the first movie, and the cameo of the Flash movie, in which at Nogris they decide to fight David, which he'll stop him from hurting his son. So he almost defeats Aquaman, but Om appeared to disarm him of the Black Trident, in which he holds the trident, which the spirit leaves David and possess Om now, which he'll use the blood to thaw the ice, freeing him from his captivities, in which he actually decided to fight Aquaman, but he threw the trident before it actually hitting him. But he destroys the trident with his and fatally stab Kordax. So now he is actually have his magic fade away, and the kingdom is actually beginning to fall. So now he actually saw Black Manta hanging from the ledge, and how he refused Aquaman's help. So he threw himself down in the cliff, which everyone escaped to safety. But Aquaman and Mira decided to let him go and tell the other Atlantis he dies on the condition he remains hidden, knowing the fact that the land and the sea will not get along. So he actually revealed Atlantis at the United Nations and declared alliance towards the kingdom, where we knew how he makes the kingdom a member status, knowing that he became an official member of the United Nations. So the movie is actually incredible, despite of the fact that it is 36% on Rotten Tomatoes. It still actually is an awesome movie, which the effects are somewhat average, but is still amazing. Even though it actually will say goodbye to the DC cinematic universe and on its way to the James Gunn's DC movies. So I cannot wait to see who's going to be in a feature film movie of a hero from DC Comics, which I hoping is could be Green Arrow, Firestorm, Cyborg, and many more heroes along the way. So I cannot wait to see it. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the movie review. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr, and my Facebook page and Twitch. Until then, this is Anime God running here saying signing out. Laters and be safe.